All right, guys, I know I said the last reading was the last video, but I remembered I forgot to share the boomerang message with the collective, okay? So I'm just going to clear the energy out of this deck, and I'll pull 3 cards, okay? Boomerang, okay? Somebody tried to send energy towards you, and they're getting this boomerang effect, okay? This is a message for the Divine Feminine Collective, okay? So somebody has had their eye on you. I know a lot of you will resonate with the Twin Flame journey, and I do get very strongly that this is someone connected to the Divine Masculine, okay? Now, they've been focusing on your energy a lot because, like, if you aren't succeeding, or if you aren't thriving, or if you're not confident, then it makes this person feel better. So they spend quite a bit of time doing things behind the scene to, like, throw energy at you, and the boomerang effect is now happening with this person who has their eye on you, okay? They're seeing that you are heavily protected, and they're also seeing as well through the energy of fear and feeling like they're now being watched. Many of them see that you do in fact have real spiritual gifts, okay? Because I'm starting to see that this person is having dreams of you, they're getting visions of you, and also the energy of fear is creeping up on them. And I feel like it's like a mirrored effect that's happening, because all of the energy they were throwing your way was geared to make you feel that same way, right? Like very fearful, not sure of yourself, maybe even like very resentful towards your Divine Masculine, seeing your Divine Masculine in this like light of betrayal, or not feeling connected to them, not feeling connected to the journey, maybe even losing yourself a little bit by feeling lost, not sure what to do with your life, not sure what direction you're going in. It's like all of a sudden you were so sure, to feeling like everything was just spiraling out of control. So I'm getting that somebody spent a lot of time sending this energy your way, but what they didn't realize was like your guides were ready to fling that shit back in their direction. Okay, so the boomerang effect, they really weren't expecting that this was going to come back and like thump them at the back of the head. And that's what I feel is happening right now to a lot of people who have had ill intentions towards you. Many of you are now getting your energy back, you're getting your vitality back. I feel like your success is coming in so quickly because of what was taken from you. You were cheated out of something. You were cheated out of lost time because your energy was just lethargic. Many of you were experiencing fatigue. I'm hearing the words production as well. Many of you couldn't produce as much as you wanted to. And your brain just felt really like foggy, really unclear, okay? Now your guides are making sure that you're receiving abundance in tenfolds, okay? And like I'm hearing untouched, so they're sparing these people, okay? They're not harming them in any way. Instead, they're making them silently suffer through the energy of just a lot of, I do feel like a bit of envy here, okay? People having to grind their teeth just watching you be able to experience a lot of abundance, even though they know they tried to hold you down. And the other thing I'm getting is some of the heat your guides have been sending their way. These people are so afraid to even think an ill thought of you. They're so afraid to even think a bad thought of you, okay? And the fact that they're having envious thoughts or watching you in this glow up, many people right now, they're deleting themselves off of social media. They're putting their profiles on private. They're trying to get fresh air. They're trying to go and take nature walks. Anything to keep them away from watching you and experiencing any kind of negative energy towards you. That's what people are doing right now, okay? They're really just trying to get away from even moving in your direction, okay? The Seven of Pentacles indicates the abundance that is growing in the background for you. I feel like many of you are now experiencing a sense of like stability where you don't have to worry, and you will never have to worry about your finances again. Because I'm hearing that even in the times that you were being sent a lot of heavy spell work in your direction, and you were tired, you were feeling discombobulated, you were feeling unmotivated, a lot of you were still giving back to others and helping in ways that you could. Especially through this ascension that the planet is going through right now. I do feel like many of you understood what was happening, and you weren't going to let it have an effect on you, and your guides are applauding you, and now they're giving you all of this abundance so that many of you can continue on your mission to continue to support others. A lot of these people are envious of you, but it's like they have no idea who you are, They're just envious of what it is you have, and they're envious of your gifts. But they have no idea who it is you are, and they have no idea what it is God sent you to do. They have no idea how big your heart is and how much change you're about to affect, because you're not like them. You don't squander, you don't consume, you don't need to be flashy, you don't need to be out there being heard, being seen by anybody. All you care about is your mission work, which is assisting the collective. You want to raise the vibration of the planet. You want to help people plant new seeds so that they can live more fulfilling lives. Like, that is your flashy. You know what I mean? That is your enjoyment, okay? And that's why you guys remain untouched by these people who have any kind of ill intentions for you, okay? Your abundance will just continue to grow and grow and grow and grow. Many of you don't realize that your guides have been planting fields and fields and fields of trees for you to give you life. Just when somebody feels like, you know, they've steamrolled over some shrubs in your garden, that's when the universe is like, look at these acres over here. You're gonna exhaust yourself trying to trying to put a stop in this person's direction. You're gonna exhaust yourself, and that is the effects too of the energy that I feel like a lot of people are feeling. Like, it's the opposite of this. Their plants are dying. Their plants are thirsty for water. They don't know how to care for themselves right now. They're feeling discombobulated. They're feeling like, damn, they're feeling the devastation of trying so hard to focus in on your blessings and to bring that down, that now the way you're experiencing your blessings in tenfold. I feel like this could be a group of people or either one person, it doesn't matter. Now a lot of a series of unfortunate events are occurring for them, right? Like, they wanted your abundance to be taken away from you so bad that now these people are facing a series of unfortunate events. We do have Knight of Swords energy here coming through, okay? See that getaway motorcycle? You see I think it could look like a crow, either a hawk, it could be an eagle. Many of those things could be synchronicities for many of you. But you'll always find your way out. You'll always find your way out of a tough situation. You'll always be given the tools that you're needed. Your guides will always be guiding you from afar. And I'm hearing your guides will always make sure that you have that getaway vehicle available, okay? And it's going to be really, really fast. People are trying their best to catch up to you, and that's why they're going to exhaust themselves. Okay, you have a lot of protection, again, around you, and no one's going to be able to, I feel, stop a lot of your mission work. Okay, you are the magician. So I feel like the opposite energy of you getting away from these people. You're about to hop on that bike, okay? Right now they may be chasing you by foot, but they're about to see you take off on the bike. Some people could be chasing you by foot, and that's what I mean by they're going to exhaust themselves. They don't realize that your guides got your back. Many of you are like, oh shit, thank goodness. You jump on the bike and you get away. There's no way they're going to be able to catch up to you by foot. So that's the opposite energy of this that I feel like other people are experiencing. Many of you are being safely protected. You are seeing your way out, even though you may run into, little obstacles here and there. Your guides always have your back, okay? You're leaving people out of breath by trying to consistently match your energy in some way. I feel like the major message here is like, you're never going to get anywhere. This is a magician. Okay, whoever you are a magician. You see things before they come, and you know how to alchemize as well. Okay, so if you do experience negative energy, many of you have a really good way of letting it pass. Okay, remember I keep bringing up this energy of knowing how to take a hit while you're down. A lot of you know how to take a hit while you're down. You know how to absorb and alchemize a lot of the spiritual attacks. But I feel too what's happening, which is the funny part, is like you try to alchemize it and it kind of goes off into the air, because many of you might have this like peaceful aura about you where you're just like, oh, universe, dissolve it. Like, your guides are like, oh, no, you don't. They grab it from going to dissolve in the air, and like a boomerang, they fling that shit right back, because you guys probably don't have the heart to set those types of intentions when you guys are clearing out your energy. But you do have very powerful guides that are just like, hold my beer. Let me take these earrings off. Let me kick these heels off, right? A lot of you have very defiant guides as well. They will pay their karma in the next lifetime, right? The universe is like, don't you go intervening. They're like, fuck it, I'll pay it in the next lifetime, because they're so fiercely protective of you. In fact, I hear many of you have guides that really wanted to incarnate on Earth with you, but the universe is like, that's going to be too much smoke. That's going to be too much smoke. Okay, you two in the same lifetime? Absolutely not. So many of you have guides who are like this with you in the ethers. okay? And they literally break all kinds of rules. They are tacking on karma for their next lifetime, but they don't care because they will fiercely protect you. They know the kind of mission work that you're doing. And I feel like sometimes the universe turns a blind eye to this specific guide here who threw the boomerang back at this karmic energy, or these karmic energies who have been in your way. But many of you just need to know that if you are going through these crazy hard times, but you do kind of feel in a way it's happening for a reason, or, you know, is this going to pass? Like, is everything okay with me? Am I under spiritual attack? Like, a lot of shit has been going wrong. But somehow, like, you feel the energy of, like, you're okay. You're like, I should be more panicked, but somehow I'm not. It's because the universe is always working things out in your favor, okay? If something goes wrong, they will make sure that you know that that had to happen so that this could happen. I've talked about this in another reading as well before, okay? They will always make sure that anything that happens to you that's traumatic or scary, or they'll always make sure that you're able to see the light of that lesson as well. And then they'll also show opposing forces as well, that you're untouched, nothing can harm your energy. They'll always make sure that you have some kind of getaway vehicle that's waiting for you. They'll always make sure that they're with you to alchemize anything, okay? Alchemize it out into the universe and let the universe do with it what it will. But again, for some of you, you do have a guide that's pure throwing boomerangs out there, okay? So that's what I have for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. I don't know who it was for. Hit me up on Hipsy if you guys want a personal reading, okay? I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!